What's going on, guys? It is Wednesday night at roughly 9 p.m. Eastern. And as you guys know, I am a grown man who has now become accustomed to pleasuring other grown men online, roughly between 8 and 10 p.m. Eastern time every single Wednesday. So I am live yet again. There's been nonstop fight announcements for what seems like eternity at this point. I almost want to do a video on not big fight announcements, all the fight announcements that I haven't talked about. I've talked about them in live streams, but there's been a lot of kind of mid-tier, low-level fight announcements that I haven't particularly talked about on video yet. I might do that video tomorrow. I have a bunch of video ideas, but I kind of been chilling this week. Even though I've still been putting out content left and right, I've just been kind of chilling a little bit, relaxing. This week is like my YouTube vacation, even though I'm still putting out videos. But yeah, what's going on, guys? It is September 27th, 2023. Don't even get me started on the date. But welcome to the channel. Welcome to the weekly live chat. We can talk about the Belal Muhammad Kamaru Usman rumor. We can talk about all the recent fights that have been announced. Yuri Prohaska versus Alex Pereira. Shavkat Rakhmonov versus Wonderboy Thompson. Ian Gary versus Vicente Luque. Tony Ferguson versus Paddy Pimblett. Matt Frevola versus Benoit Saint Denis. So, yeah. We can talk about the upcoming fight cards if you guys want. We can talk about UFC 294. We can talk about John Jones versus Stipe Miocic. We can generally talk about whatever you guys want. I don't care. Just throw your questions in the chat. If you guys are watching this in the future and you have something to say, leave it in the comments. What's up, Chase? They have a new timeout feature. What's the timeout feature, Fries? Is the Usman fight legit? No, it's just a rumor. I don't believe it'll happen, but it might happen. So you're saying streaming. So you are saying streaming the fight and researching full card picks is pretty taxing. No, it's just basically full card picks. Plus, usually I do a main card pick. And, it's just this week, since there's not that fight card coming up, I don't have... Usually, like, backs up. Then there's other news and stuff. So this week, I've decided that well ahead of time. I'm going to try to chill a little bit this week and not do as much. So I didn't even do a video today. I didn't even come into this office. I didn't come into this office today until now. Just chilling back, listening to some Creed, and thinking about my sacrifice. When is Belal Usman expected to happen? I don't expect it to happen, but if it did, I would expect MSG. Honestly, they should throw it on the December card, but they're not going to. But imagine all that. All the welterweight fights on one card. Apparently, you can time anyone out from 10 seconds to 1 day now. That's pretty cool. Anheuser, what's going on, man? What made you say that? I guess we have a fellow disc golfer in the chat. What's up, Tiramisu? What you do today, Joey? A lot of things, but nothing at all as well. So nothing super eventful. Apparently, you can time anyone. Okay, read that. If he does, how do you see Stipe making the fight with Jones competitive? Primarily striking, stuffing any wrestling attempts and striking with Jones. Stipe's a better boxer than Jones, but Jones is more unorthodox and has more unique techniques and has more of a variety of attacks. Prime Stipe versus Prime Jones is a fucking banger of a matchup, but current Stipe, 3 years out Stipe, folded like a lawn chair Stipe, impersonating a lawn chair Stipe, fire department Stipe, answering the phones at the fire department Stipe, off 3 years Stipe, Boomhauer Stipe, give me a tie shot, I'm 3 years old, impersonating a lawn chair. Not super interesting. If Belal versus Usman could happen since Dana says Belal has a fight book. That's the only fight they could possibly book. But Dana lies all the time. If Belal and Leon were to fight right now, who would win and how? Probably Leon by decision. People don't realize, though, Belal could win that fight. Belal's improved a lot. What's up, Chase? Would Stipe beating Jones surprise you more than Strickland beating Izzy? No, I think it would surprise me less. Honestly. DC struggled to get Stipe down, so who knows? I don't think Jones is going to be able to easily. I don't think Jones is going to be able to. I think it's going to be striking. But I think Jones's unorthodox striking will win him the fight, if that makes sense. I don't think Jones is going to be able to go out there and dog Stipe on the ground and submit him like he did Gane. He embarrassed Gane, made Gane look like a little bitch. He did the definition of Gane, which is called Big Brother Gane. It was an embarrassing performance for Gane. So I don't think Jones is going to go out there with a super wrestling heavy attack. That's hilarious. Impersonating a lawn chair is so damn funny. Was he not? Dude literally got folded. He got folded badly. He got badly folded. If Stipe has Parker Porter in his corner, it's over for Jones. I agree. Jones is done. Jones is absolutely done if Parker Porter's in his corner. But who knows? Jones might have Maurice Green in his corner, so then it's done for Stipe. Strickland beat the brakes off Brendan Allen like he stole something. That is true. That is true. Who should Charles Oliveira fight next if he loses to Islam again? Gamrot or Arman? Gamrot or Arman? And May Guru would fold you. I already folded him, dude. Don't you know that? You haven't been paying attention. I folded him. Dude's ducked me. I already folded him and he ducked me afterwards. How does Shavkat versus Wonderboy play out? Closer than you would think. Both do significant damage on the feet. And when the going gets tough, Shavkat lands a big shot, gets in the clinch, starts battering Wonderboy's body in the clinch with knees. Throws him to the ground. Wonderboy posts up on all four, not defending the neck, and Shavkat snatches up that neck. He snatches up that neck. And I'm going, that's funny, someone said it in the chat. I'll say Shavkat in an outright war that he takes some damage, but does some damage and finds a rear naked choke. I can honestly see Shavkat versus Wonderboy being a split decision or a draw. Think about it. I wish it was 5 rounds. I wish it was 5 rounds. It's exciting to see the heavyweight division looks interesting again, but I'm dreading the thought of the inevitable logjam because of Jones Miocic. It could not be a logjam at all. Both of them could retire. So it would not be a logjam if both of them retire. If Shavkat becomes champ, do you think he'll get there undefeated? Yes. I think if Shavkat beats Wonderboy, one more fight and then a title fight, depending on how the division plays out. You know? To be honest, you could see a situation where Colby Leon happens in December. Winner of that fight fights Belal in March. Shavkat could sit out for 9 months and get a title fight in fall of next year. It wouldn't be unheard of. Do you believe Dana when he says Belal has a fight booked, or is he just trying to put public pressure on Belal to accept the fight against Usman? I don't know what Dana's saying. I didn't listen to the specific clip. I don't know what he's referring to. But he could be confused. Dana's kind of checked out. He could be confused. He could be like confusing Belal for someone else. He could be thinking a power slap. He could be thinking he wants Belal versus Usman. He could be thinking Belal's fighting for a title. So I hope Colby gets finished in the first against Leon. If Colby got brutally KO'd in the first minute of the Leon fight, oh my God, that'd be so satisfying. That'd be absolutely so satisfying. It would just tickle my soul. 'Cause I'm telling you right now, the division is going to be shit. If he wins, the division is going to be absolute dog shit. I've told you, I'll tell you again. The division will be dog shit. It will be dog shit. The Gastelum Duck Shavkat. Yes and no. I'll say yes and no. I don't think it was Gastelum's fault, inevitably, why it didn't happen. So, Wade, thank you for the 199 super chat. The kid's done everything we've ever asked of him. Yeah, the kid's done everything we've ever asked of him. The people love him. The media loves him. Everybody loves him. The kid's done everything we've ever asked of him. He's taken every fight we've ever asked him to take. He's a company man. He's 40, but the kid's done everything we've ever asked of him. Thank you for the $2. Thank you for the 5 months of membership, Will Adams. I appreciate your membership, brother. I hope Colby gets finished. I already read that. I could see a nasty ground and pound TKO, Shavkat with elbows. He'll back up Wonderboy to the fence, get clinched, trip, murder. I could see that too. I think Shavkat's going to strike with him just to prove a point, though. Why doesn't the MMA media ask Dana what Colby has done to deserve a title shot? Because they're pussies. Not MMA related, but did you see the video about New Jack, dude, scum of the earth? I've seen like a 3-minute video, but I want to watch the entirety of the episode. But I got to figure out a way to watch the entirety of the episodes without watching commercials. I'm not wasting my time watching commercials. Can you see Ian Gary ever becoming champ? Yes, I could, but right now I wouldn't be confident in it by any means. If Arman versus Beneil was actually happening at 294, wouldn't they have announced it by now? Yes. Remember when that Dana White called Ed Herman a kid? Vaguely. I swear Ed Herman was getting drunk. I swear Ed Herman was getting drunk before fights. Who remembers that? Who remembers when he got hit in the nuts? Does anyone remember that? I certainly do. It was a long time ago. It was what, 2019, 2020? Colby will automatically get first place on the Cuts Lit video even if he even loses. That is true. I hope he gets wrecked. Him getting wrecked would be the ultimate satisfaction. Because I'm telling you right now, he's not going to defend the belt. He's not. It's going to be outright horrific if he wins. Ed Herman would beat John Jones. Yeah, sure. Who's the other Herman? There's another Herman. Dave Herman. Who remembers Dave Herman? Anyone remember Dave Herman? Well, see, I don't know if he's related or not. There was a heavyweight named Dave Herman. And I remember thinking, like, what a weird name. I wonder if he's related to Ed. I'm looking now. I remember him fighting Mike Russo on UFC 136. Fought Stefan Struve. Hasn't fought since 2014. I wonder what he's up to nowadays. Sometimes I think about these dudes and I wonder who. I wonder where they are now. I'm telling you, Ed Herman gets. I'm telling you, he gets drunk before fights. Wait a second. Ed Herman fought earlier this year? I don't even remember that anymore. So. Do you think Islam versus Charles will be closer than the first time, or do you think we'll play out the same way? I'm going to say it's going to be closer. I don't care who wins. Neither of them are going to defend about once a year. Dude, I hope you're wrong. Keep it up with the Cuts videos. I will. Praying on another man's downfall is crazy, Joey. I'm not praying on anyone's downfall. I'm just saying I'd be happy for the division. I don't care who's the champion. I literally could not care less who's the champion. I just want the division to move. That is it. No more, no less. Activity at the top of the division is literally my only factor I take into account when liking a fighter or not liking a fighter. In the grand scheme of things. Does Rafael Dos Anjos retire next year? Hopefully. Bro, I remember that shit. I checked to see if Mark Smith was the ref for Ed Herman versus Mike Rod fight, but it's another idiot, Chris Tione. Chris Tione's a fucking garbage can, too. These refs are just garbage. They're legit garbage. It should really be Belal versus Leon 2 in December, but I think Dana gifted Colby the shot because he asked Colby to drop the charge. Dude, that's such a dumb narrative, dude. That's such a dumb narrative. No, that's not what happened. Yeah, he really wanted him to drop the charges on Masvidal. A guy who's not even fighting for him. That's literally going to pay out a settlement and not go into jail at all. It's the stupidest fucking narrative. What's up with all the ads, Joey? Would you like it? You know what's weird? YouTube has some type of update on monetization. Is there like lots of ads popping up? I'll see if I can turn it off. It shouldn't be, but there was some weird update with monetization when I started the stream. So I don't know. I'll have to check. I'll have to look into it. But let me know if there's anything out of the ordinary. It's nothing I'm doing. I just want you to keep it up. So, sweet. But top class MMA Joey, MMA chat, MMA Joey's the best. Thanks. Appreciate it. Do you think they're stacking the December 2nd fight night so much because the main event being Pena Pennington? No. I don't think it's going to be the main event. I think that'll be a pay-per-view co-main, hopefully, not main. Another stupid... I clicked on it and ad right away. That's usually how it works, I thought. Another stupid but something to consider is Trump telling Dana to give Colby a shot from No, I don't think so. I do not think so. I think that's a crazy conspiracy as well. I don't think... I know Dana likes to act like Trump is some big MMA fan. I think he's like a casual fan. I don't even think he knows half these dudes. He's not advocating for some dude to get a title shot. That's just not happening. Why do you think they gave Colby the shot? I think Kamaru Usman, this has been my narrative for a long time, before the fight even happened. I think that Kamaru Usman was injured and close to pulling out of UFC 286. Dana White and the UFC were worried about him pulling out. So they called Colby up and said, Colby, can you be a backup for us? Because this event's nothing without the welterweight title on the line. They called Colby. Colby flew over, weighed in, was ready to go, raring to go. He saved them from potential catastrophe. And so they owe him because of that. That is my belief. And I'm confident in that belief. I was picking Colby, but rewatching Leon's fight and just think that Colby Marabs will only work on old gen fighters. I'm switching to Leon. Yeah, I don't know who I'm picking anymore. I could see Colby winning a very boring decision. Who do you got in Muniz versus Park? Andre Muniz is literally a bum. So I got Park. Young Park. Easy win. The Iron Turtle gets it done. If I watch the broadcast and refresh and watch an ad or two, are you making bank? No, I'm not making bank at all. I'm making $0.00, basically. But maybe. I mean, watching ads definitely helps for sure. I mean, that goes into my revenue one way or another. I heard Colby got an unprecedented amount of porn star cardio in his first camp. But yeah, it's not going to be bank, but it'll be a little bit of money watching ads, basically. I have a feeling you're going to switch to Leon at 296 prediction. Probably. It helps, though. Yeah. I feel like I'll probably switch to Leon. But, dude, I don't know. Leon, I don't feel like... I know it's going to sound crazy because you guys are going to be like, he pulled it off in the 5th round. I don't think Leon has heart, man. I think if you make him face adversity, he quits. I think he was quitting in that Kamaru Usman rematch. I think he quit against Nate Diaz. Almost got finished by Nate Diaz. Colby will non-stop shoot in on takedowns. He will spam takedowns. He's not going to be like Usman and try to strike from the outside. Now I got hiccups somehow. This is unbelievable. Do you bet on fights at all? Very rarely. Joey, remember when Rosenstrike got TKO'd by Volkov? Do you think that was an early stoppage by Herb Dean? I thought it was. I remember thinking it was like a hair early, but I didn't really care that much. I think Leon's size will play a big factor. All the tape on Colby over the years and Leon's smart game plan. Damn it, I got hiccups. I just think Colby... I think... Damn it, these hiccups are throwing me off. I think Colby, him being out for so long, for so long is going to be a massive factor, in my opinion. Leon knocked out Usman, I know. Leon always looked bored in the cage. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Quit against Nate. I didn't say quit. Is that what I said exactly? Quit against Nate? No, I'm just saying, dude, he was done. If Nate would have went after him, he was done for. So it's like, I don't know. When Leon faces adversity, it's almost like he's ready to pack it in. So you'll either understand it or you're not understand it. And I've seen this countless times. There's no sense of urgency is a better way to say it. What do you think of Bellator's fighters Eblen spitting on Leon's brother? I don't think he actually did. I think he was talking shit and people freeze framed it and played it in slow-mo and it made it look that way. I think he was just talking shit. What fight hurt most in the terms of seeing a fighter lose? Anderson Silva breaking his leg at UFC 168. UFC 168. Leon got rocked in a 5-round against Nate, and now he's a quitter. That's not what I meant, dude. That's not what I meant. I'm just saying when he faces adversity, he wants out of there badly. And sometimes he just coasts. I honestly feel like he got so lucky against Usman. Hey, Joey, if I punched you in Iran, would you chase me down just to beat me up? Yes. Adesanya has almost been in the UFC for a decade. Crazy. That is crazy. Damn, these hiccups are really pissing me off. It's about to be the shortest live chat ever. That is crazy. I remember Adesanya making his UFC debut. I remember him getting a main event against Brad Tavares. Will Adesanya ever get the belt back? I'll say yes. Damn, this is going to be the worst ever live chat, which is nonstop hiccups. Okay, bro. There you go. Nobody really won the rematch. Yeah, the rematch was boring as hell. Yeah, I'm not gonna just I don't feel like holding my breath and going like, oh, I'm trying to get rid of my hiccups. I'm hoping it'll go away. I feel like it's never worked for me, see? If I hold my breath for as long as I can, we'll be here forever. I haven't tried in a while, but I used to be able to hold my breath for like 2.5 minutes. Which is crazy, I know. That sounds like a long time, but yeah, I used to do that. I remember there was like a video. Who remembers there was a video of Marab swimming through a pool? And someone was like, try holding your breath for this long. And it's like, I mean, that's easy work for me. I don't know if I still can or not, though. Why are you a Piotr Yan fanboy? I don't know. I didn't know I was. What's the most frustrating fight you've watched? Damn it, these hiccups are annoying. Honestly, the most disappointing fight that I watched was Adesanya versus Yoel. I hated them both. Try to drink water 3 times, but slowly. I'm sure it'll go away soon. Joe, do you have insane power, no cardio, or mid cardio, and no power? I don't know how much power I have, but I have a lot more cardio than you would think, all right? I'm a cardio machine. And I'll die before I quit, all right? But I don't know about power. Francis versus Lewis was brutal. Tim Kennedy still complained about yo corny, yes. Yes, I do remember dude betting his whole purse just to lose. Joey's wife, nah, yeah. Joey's wife said he's a cardio king. Nah, it's Hap's mother that told me I'm a cardio king. I can do ground and pound for days. What do you think of Francis' workout for his next boxing fight? I didn't see it. I haven't paid it. I don't even know anything that happened today outside of what I've seen on the Discord. Outside of what I've seen on the Discord, I don't know what happened today. Hold on, what's going on here? Oh, Dana's hyping up some bull riding bullshit. Did you ever notice Dana is always like promoting some bullshit? It's always promoting like something for a paycheck. Always promoting something for a paycheck. I'll tell you that much. It's annoying. Dude's just so desperate to grift somebody. But it is what it is, I guess. Francis Ngannou workout was slow as hell, and he was with Dewey Cooper, the cardio kickboxing king. I don't even know who that is. Yeah, I don't expect Francis to win. Francis looks so slow and bad, I am embarrassed. I mean, wasn't it just for show? Francis Ngannou workout. The Mike Tyson workout here? Or I'll go to here. Dude, Francis can't box worth a shit, dude. Why do you think Fury's taking it? Francis just has power. That's it. His striking isn't that good. And this is like 50%. This is like 50%. I mean, Francis was successful in the UFC because he's a big body who has wild winging haymakers. Yeah, Francis is going to get bodied, dude. I don't even want to pay for that pay-per-view now. I mean, this is what his striking has always looked like. He's better off just running out and throwing wild winging haymakers and pray something lands. I think Francis is probably going to get finished. And everyone's going to make fun of him. Meanwhile, he made more than he made his entire UFC career. I don't think it looked good, but it's not anything that I didn't expect. Would you pick Sergey over Francis? No. Dan and Colby took so damn long to fight. March, now December. I know. Francis looks so horrible on the pads. Dude might get brutally knocked out. He probably will. Name a better fight than Adesanya versus Romero. It's simple. You can't. Fair enough. What's up, JJ? I'd pick Francis over Sergey. Remember, Francis is kind of old, and also he just has unbelievable power. So, of course, he's going to. You know, it's not the same in boxing. It doesn't work that way in boxing. It's just. I hope he's at least competitive, but I have a feeling it won't. Francis versus Wilder's more competitive. Francis still gets nuked, but he has a better shot. Yeah, I have no idea. Are you buying Francis versus Ngannou? Fury versus Ngannou? Probably. I don't know if you follow this stuff, but what do you think about Dylan Danis getting sued by Logan? Doesn't surprise me. Due process. If he is proven to have been involved in any criminality, I hope he's charged to the fullest extent of the law. If he's innocent, I hope he's found innocent. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I wish the guilty to be found guilty, and I wish the innocent to be found innocent. And I don't give a fuck about him or the other guy. Don't care about him. It's weird people are simping for another grown man. So, Francis versus Wall. Okay, more competitive. Don't count on it, Joey. Dude, if Ngannou gets knocked out, Dana is going to be on suicide watch. I would love to see a Dana reaction cam. I would love to see a Dana White reaction cam if Francis knocked out Tyson. All of a sudden, Dana's going to try to re-sign him somehow. I would love that. I would love that. Could you imagine? Do you think Khabib will beat Islam in a fight? I'll say yes. I think it's free speech to say whatever on Twitter. That's not what free speech is, dude. I'm not even going to get into that because for some reason people get all upset about that one, and it's not worth my time. Dude, free speech is not what you say online. Free speech has to do with your relationship with the government. You cannot be charged criminally for saying what you want to say. It does not apply to literally harassment and sexual harassment illegally online that is outright written in laws that is banned. So it's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. You posting someone's private photos, harassing a woman on Twitter is not only a bitch move, depending on how where you got the photos from and the privacy of the photos, if they came from a public domain or not, it is quite literally illegal. Illegal. So, in my opinion, don't do it then. That doesn't mean you don't have free speech to do such. You know, that's crazy to even say that. So, if he broke any laws, I hope he's convicted of that. If he's broken any laws, I hope he's sued for that. If he's innocent, I hope that he's found innocent and he moves on. Do you think Khabib will be at Islam fight? I'll say yes. More competitive fight, Lupi Godinez versus Tony Ferguson or Francis versus Fury? Francis versus Fury. Dude, don't get into politics. I'm not getting into politics. But people say that's a political thing, like free speech technically. It's in the Constitution, whatever. Harassing a woman you don't even know on Twitter is crazy. I'm not going to lie. It's literally stalkerish and it's fucking weird. You know? Like, there's some illegal things. They're like, oh, that's kind of cool. You know? Like, if Logan caught Dylan Danis coming out of a restaurant and sucker punched him, I wouldn't advocate for it. But I wouldn't clutch my pearls over it either. But it's a lot cooler than literally sexually harassing a woman you don't know, have no involvement with online. And people applaud that. Imagine if that was somebody else. People applaud that. It's such an embarrassment. Federal fucking prison. And I'm telling you right now, and I'll tell you the guys this again, and I don't even like talking about this bullshit YouTube. Dylan Danis does not ever want to fight. He doesn't want to fight. He doesn't want to fight Logan. He doesn't want to fight Jake. He doesn't want to fight anyone. He accepted this fight just for the clout that it would bring him. And then what he was hoping for is he would cause so much shit. He would cause so much shit that that basically the fight would be canceled and then he could claim victory anyway without having to actually fight. That's what he was hoping for. He was hoping that the fight would get canceled. And that's the end of the day. Who wins? I don't know. Advice from UFC commentator. You don't know MMA? Okay. All right. Joey, remember when Danis slapped his wife in Mexico? Dude was on TMZ looking all scared and shit, saying he was sorry for public action. Yes, dude. Dude was in a club in Mexico at 53. I'm telling you, he never wanted to fight. He's hoping the fight can get canceled so he doesn't have to pull out, but he'll claim victory. He'll straight up claim victory. That's the way it'll go. But hopefully he fights. Hopefully he gets beat up. And hopefully he loses his court case as well. Based on the facts. But yeah, I remember Dana went on TMZ and they were like, oh, we're sure you had a little bit too much to drink already. I wish they would have put Danis in the octagon after Habib jumped over to get him. Sure. Sure. Who should Poirier fight outside of McGregor? He says he doesn't want to fight up-and-comers. Michael Chandler rematch. Sign me up for it. Just let those guys fight each other. Let those guys fight each other for eternity, basically. Hey, at least they're good fights. At least they're good fights. That's all I got to say about that. I don't mind a good old matchup. I think a lot of people would be pissed about that, though. I don't think people would want to see that again. I think he should fight Arman. That's the fight that I want. I want the Arman fight. I genuinely want the Arman fight if I was choosing. But he doesn't want it. He doesn't want it. Dude doesn't know how to spell at all. What happened to Darius is about to happen to Belal. Darius. Who are you talking about? I think Usman Nurmagomedov will be the GOAT of the sport if he fulfills his potential. We'll see. I think he's taking it seriously. It's Logan Paul, and he sucks. He's out here with Pereira training in the morning and probably doesn't want to waste his time. All right, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't think he can fight at all. I don't think he can fight at all, to be honest. And I think he just looks for clout from fake YouTube boxing matches. That's all he's doing is just looking for clout. So yeah. Dariush. I wouldn't mind Poirier versus Dariush. I like that matchup as well. I like that matchup quite a bit. So that's a matchup we could see. I would like to see that. I love this channel, man. It's great to see you growing. Thank you, my friend. Almost to 12K. Never thought it'd be possible in 2 years. 2.5 years now. So appreciate you, man. I'm glad you are happy to see the channel continue in an upward trend. Appreciate it. Have you ever gone to a fight in person? Multiple fights in person, yes. No way Belal beats Usman. I think Belal beats Usman, dude. Usman's slowing down. He's getting older. He's coming off 2 losses. Usman has garbage striking. I've been saying it for a long time. He has literal garbage striking. He relies on his wrestling too much. Belal has good wrestling, and I think he has better striking than Usman, to be honest. Poirier will never fight Benny. Well, that's the world we're living in then, huh? That's the world we're living in. I feel like Colby gets destroyed by Leon. I hope you're right. I think Colby can win. And then it's going to be Nick Diaz call-outs, Conor McGregor call-outs. Kamaru literally has horrible striking, dude. I don't understand how nobody knows that. It's gotten better, but it's bad. It was really bad to start off, but it's got better. Both of them are inactive, so it's annoying. I want whoever's going to be more active to win. Usman has one of the best jabs in the UFC. Dude showed a jab in literally one fight. Now he has one of the best jabs in the UFC. Okay. I'll take your word for it. Jab expert, Mr. Jab expert. You want a refund? All right. Make sure you go to the window. Don't be surprised when Usman finishes Belal. I'll be surprised if the fight even happens. If Leon dumbass waits forever to take the fight just to lose, I'm gonna heat up. Yeah, I'm gonna be heated too. Damn, that was a violent sneeze. Joe, you owe me $3.49. Okay, I got you. I'll write you a check. Yeah, if Leon waited 6 months just to lose, dude, he does. Usman has a great jab. Watch his fights and how he throws it. Okay, best jab ever. Best jab, better than GSP, better than, anyone with a great jab. Best jab I've ever seen. You convinced me. Having a jab, a mediocre jab, means you are one of the better strikers. Okay. Yep. Agreed 100%. That sneeze was violent. I almost lost my brain there. Usman got a knockdown over lightweight with a jab. Bro still sucks. I mean, I don't think he sucks, but his striking is garbage. Him and Colby both have garbage striking. Bless you, bless you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Rob Font jab is so good. Rob Font has a very good jab. That is true. No power at all, though, behind it, which sucks. Imagine he had brutal KO power behind that jab, dude. He would have slept a lot of dudes. Just imagine Colby as champion. That dude will never fight welterweight contenders. He's gonna be dunking him. He's gonna be dunking him before he even wins the title. Like, I guarantee he'll in the pre-fight build up, he'll already be ducking him. Who do you got, Figgy or Font? Figgy. I know that Gerald fight gives confidence for Hamzat's offense at 185, but at former lightweight dropping him gives me a little worry. I'm not super confident in Hamzat, but I think Hamzat's grappling will be too much for Paulo Costa, and also it's only 3 rounds. So he doesn't have to worry about gassing out, But I wouldn't be super confident. A win over Gerald Meerschaert means nothing. Means absolutely nothing. Listen, I box and I'm a huge student of the sport. Usman's is very technical. Watch how he pops the jab. Okay. Sweet, dude. I have a good jab like Usman. Fair enough. Me too. Yeah, I got a nice little jab too. Yeah, look at that sweet jab. Tell me how Volk beats Topuria. I can't see it. Outstrikes him for 5 rounds. You think Wonderboy path to the title is fighting Shavkat if he beat him? If he beats Shavkat, he's right up there in title contention for sure. Weasel has a great breakdown of Usman's jab. Yeah, he took it from me for sure. He got it from me. He copied it from me. It's not even my fish. It's okay, dude. Why are you sending weird messages? Brother, remember when Drinkus was just a prospect? What a rise. I know. What do you guys think of my jab? What do you guys think? Someone break it down for me. You see the way I was popping that jab? It's like a piston, as Rogan would say. Usman striking is on par with Wonderboy, I would say, especially his jab. It's average. I thought it was above average. Dude. I think I'm gonna take out Jake Collier with it. Let's just face it. Most of the chat here is just to soothe the luscious V. Yeah, Usman has some of the best striking I've ever seen. One of the best jabs in live stream. Yeah, that's for sure. It's better than Usman's. It's definitely better than Usman's. I'm going to have to make a full breakdown on that jab. It's a decent jab. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Sweet. Joey, you on that Valentino work that jab. I will. Is Belal fighting Usman? I'm not familiar with Usman, but if you're talking about Usman, it's rumored, but no. Not official by any means. If Belal beats Usman and Shavkat beats Wonderboy, does Belal need to prove himself against Shavkat? Absolutely not. Be careful, Joey. There's a drunk... Okay, that's weird. Who would you favor between Gaethje and Arman? I'd have to favor Gaethje. With that jab, you could take out Neil Sagny in his hairline. Now, I just need a leg kick for that. So, Okay, read that. Armin Islam 2 would be very interesting. That's a fight that I want to see. That's a fight that I want to see for sure. But I don't think we'll ever see it. Would you fight Super King? I don't even know who that is. Never heard of him. Joe, do you consider a double jab high skill technique? I don't know, dude. I wouldn't say it's like anything crazy. Will Ian Gary win? I think it's an easy win against Vicente Luque. I think they booked it intentionally for an easy win against Vicente Luque. It's just an easy win, man. Stylistically, it's just, for Gary, it's an easy win. On the toilet right now, dropping a Mike Bell judging performance or a Mark Smith reffing performance from Dana White's Contender Series. With that kind of jab, bro, you can beat up Stipe Miocic. Look. This is, you guys ready? This is the last thing Stipe Miocic would see before he ended up impersonating a lawn chair. That's the last thing Stipe would see before he was impersonating a lawn chair again. It's funny because they both from the same gym. I think. I wonder if it's going down. I have no idea. Liam will be trying to cheat, though. We'll see. He cheated a lot in the Usman trilogy. I mean, your jabs need more work, but their malicious ability, effort into it. There you go. Thank you for the kind words. Appreciate it. Appreciate the kind words. An elite level Kamaru Usman-esque jab. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. I put down many of other heavyweights. I took out Jay Collier at the Kentucky State Fair with that jab before. I hope Charles gets his belt back. I mean, who wouldn't like to see Charles as champion? If you don't like Charles Oliveira, I can't imagine not liking Charles Oliveira. You have to be a straight up piece of shit not to like Charles Oliveira. How is Ortega still ranked? Squatting on rankings is all that's going on. Why is everyone ducking Ankalaev? No one is. Johnny Walker's fighting him at 294 in a month. Ortega's been squatting on his ranking for far too long. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. Imagine if they just keep getting contenders for Belal. They already said he's next for the title. Yeah, if I'm him, I'm waiting out for the title. Why would he fight anyone else? Why would he ever fight someone else? It'd be ridiculous. I mean, imagine he's got to fight Usman, and then who's next after that? He's on a 9-fight win streak. Give him a title shot already. It makes no sense not to give him a title shot. I want to see Rodriguez versus Allen. It could happen. UFC Mexico. I'm surprised they haven't made Rodriguez versus Ortega too, since the first fight never really played out officially. But you never know what the UFC is bound to do. Just imagine Charles finishing Islam in the first round. I picked Islam to lose in the first round of the last fight, and somehow he won. Which was wild. Dude went out there and won rather dominantly too. There's a lot of fake Charles fans, so that's why I don't want him to win. How can you not want him to win, though? Charles seems like such a great guy. I've always liked Charles Oliveira, though. So, that's just the way I am. Come through, Joey. I got done. No. Me and your mom are, new 24-hour timeout feature. It doesn't show up on my end. I wonder why. I wonder why it doesn't show up on my end. Did it like notify you of that or something? It didn't notify me of that, but it notified me of some weird YouTube monetization update. Israel Adesanya made Alex Pereira who he is today. That is true. 294 might be the best pay-per-view, most copied video. 294 might be the best pay-per-view, most copied video. Maybe so. Maybe so. Yeah, we're a month out, but that seems to be a hot topic right now. Be a shame if it was everyone made that same video. Some people take that a little bit too seriously. It's funny because Colby is the smallest welterweight who doesn't need to cut weight much to make it, yet he calls Islam a weight bully at 55 and that he could handle a higher weight class. Yeah, I don't know. Colby says some ridiculous shit. Paddy ready to drop someone in the ass. How do you time someone out for 24 hours? I hate when people claim Colby doesn't cut much weight. I don't know how much weight he cuts or doesn't cut. What's up, Joey? How are you doing? I'm doing good. I turned 31 October 13th, and I just bought an engagement ring for my girlfriend of 9 years. I'm getting old. Yeah, you're getting old, Paddy. You're an old son of a bitch. 296 is a huge card too, bro. There's many good fights. That is true. Personally, I think 280 was more hype than this Abu Dhabi card. Now, I think this Abu Dhabi card is better. Thoughts on Hunt versus Dana court battle? It's sad what they did to Hunt. UFC intentionally let a dude they knew was on PEDs come through. And that's just the cold, hard truth. That's just the cold, hard truth. But it is what it is. Thoughts on Iron Turtle Muniz, official for UFC China? It's not officially UFC China yet. It may not even happen in China. So let's pump the brakes on that. But easy win for Iron Turtle. Andre Muniz is always overhyped. Andre Muniz was never good, dude. Andre Muniz was never my friend either. Was never my friend. Did Dana hint Usman versus Colby? No, he hinted at Belal versus Usman. Patty Mills' girlfriend saw that luscious V and is now getting married. That's true. That is true. The UFC is stacking the 296 card to make it feel like Colby's a draw. Now, I think it's just the last fight of the card of the year. So they're stacking it. That's it. I don't think there's much more to it. I don't even think that fight card's going to sell a lot, to be honest. Somebody said they're household names. Dude, that card's going to do like maybe 500,000. That card's actually going to prove. ESPN Plus. ESPN Plus is now $10.99 for a month. Wasn't it $4.99 when it first started? These dudes are just profit hungry. I swear it was $4.99. Yup, it was $4.99 when it first started. And now it's literally more than double the price. 6 years later, that's crazy. What a fucking ridiculous. Dude, them motherfuckers are money hungry. That's crazy. That's crazy. Dude, they're money hungry. They're money hungry. I gotta see when my membership renews. Amazon without Prime went from $25 to $35 for free shipping. Doesn't surprise me. How much do you think 294 will do? It's in the middle of the afternoon. I say it'll do like 400 to 500 because it's in the middle of the afternoon. It's not going to do that well. What's better, 294, 295, or 296? Overall quality right now, I would say 294. But they're all very competitive. Yeah, it's not 100% for China. That's why I think Weili Yan Xiaonan won't main event the card in case they do that in the Apex. Fair enough. How much do you think? I already read that. I love Dubai card as a person that lives on Europe, but I'm not that hyped. Fair enough. James Lynch was arguing with me that Wonderboy deserves respect for taking the Shavkat fight. My stance was you don't get props for being forced to do something. Where do you stand? Respect? Dude's been ducking fighters for literally 2 years. He had two options. Make no money in 2023 or fight Shavkat Rakhmonov. I give him no respect. I think he's a pussy. That's it. Dude was forced to take the fight. Why would I respect him for it? If he beats him, I'll respect him for it. But to be forced into taking the fight, nah, dude. It's embarrassment. It's embarrassment. Netflix is $20 soon, so yeah, everyone's taking advantage of inflation even though the products isn't related. Dude, I swear companies just bump up their prices. It has nothing to do with inflation. Nothing to do with anything. They literally bump up their prices literally just to do it, just to take advantage. I also think a lot of companies lost a lot of money during the pandemic, so they're like jacking up prices to make more money and like try to reap profit loss from previous years. You know, in companies that actually matter with that. But it is what it is. There's nothing we can do about it. Don't purchase it. If you don't want to purchase it, don't purchase it. That's what I do. So I just think it's crazy. Like, think about Netflix. What did they do that recent shit where you can't use it at multiple households? I don't even share my Netflix password anywhere, but I use it here and I use it at my grandmother's house. And now I can't even do that. I let my grandmother use it. That's it. How is that not more than fair? Makes no sense. And I don't even watch the shit. So now I just basically pay for a Netflix membership to have my grandmother watch Netflix. And occasionally I'll just say I'm traveling and I'll be able to get on there like once every so often. I'm not buying a second account because I don't watch it enough. But it made sense to have it that way. So it is what it is though. People always scalp. The best thing you can do is just not purchase the shit. All of a sudden, I'm telling you, you don't purchase shit, the price will come down quick. Look at 2020, dude. Remember how good gas prices were in 2020? It's because nobody was buying that shit. Oh, those were the days. No fucking traffic anywhere. I look back fondly on those days with no traffic. But look at those days. Gas was nothing because nobody was driving, so they're forced to do that. So if you ever don't like the price of something that you don't absolutely need, just don't buy it. Hit them where it hurts, their profits. Amazon. Am I the only one who feels Wonderboy's going to pull out at 296? Would not surprise me. Will UFC force Poirier like they did Wonderboy to fight down? No. Everyone will stream UFC cards. That is true. Everyone should. Isn't it crazy to think these fighters are making bank while mediocre accountants are out there making more? Aren't making bank while mediocre accountants out there making more? I don't know what you mean exactly. Fighters aren't making that much, to be honest. Especially when you factor in expenses. Okay, bro just wants to drive the Wonder Bus and teach karate. He said he doesn't fight for money tomorrow. Money today on the MMA Hour. So then why is he worried about getting his back pay? He's never getting that money, by the way. He's never getting that money ever. He will never get paid for that. They think he's a pussy. So, everyone streamed. Okay, read that. Jimmy Butler's gas stop was $145 for his Bentley. Okay. Usman versus Belal in 295 or 296? 295. Joe, do you buy or stream? Buy. What do you think of Gastelum versus Brady? I think Gastelum will not make weight and the fight won't happen. I think Gastelum will not make weight and the fight won't happen. If you have a problem with how we pay our fighters, go start your own promotion. Pay them whatever you want. Ain't that the truth? That's the best response ever. The problem is you wouldn't be able to get the fighters to come to your promotion because of your very restrictive contracts that violate antitrust law. I want to see Colby versus Islam at UFC 300. No, please God, no. Please God, no. Who do you guys honestly think Gastelum's going to make the Sean Brady fight? Because I certainly don't. You think he's going to make that fight? I don't at all. I don't believe in any way, shape, or form that he's going to make that fight. I think you're smoking dick if you think he will. But what do I know? What the fuck do I know? Islam is great 155 or prove me wrong. Okay. Check his tapology. Got to have one of the most pullouts in UFC history. I'm sure he does, dude. I honestly think he pulled out against Shavkat because he wasn't going to make weight. He could have healed up in time, I'm sure. But who knows? Gastelum is a pull-out merchant. He pulled out so many fights. That he has. There's a lot of fights that Gastelum... I remember when Gastelum was supposed to fight Chris Curtis and pulled out at some point, I think. Gastelum was supposed to fight Strickland. No, Gastelum was supposed to fight Nasser Dean and Strickland stepped in. That's what it was. Remember Joey when he said Dana would never trash Francis or Fury because it's in Saudi Arabia? Okay. What about it? So if Charles beats Islam, he's the greatest. But if Islam isn't the greatest after beating Charles, I never said that. Pulled out against DDP. Did he now? I don't even remember. Dude, he's pulled out so many times I don't even remember. Islam's a very exciting fighter. Whoever says otherwise is a hater. He's improved his stand-up. Yeah, I'm going to make a video about people hating on Islam too much. I'm going to make a video. I'm going to talk about the weight cut allegations. I'm going to talk about people calling him boring. I'm going to talk about people just hating him while loving other fighters that has similar styles to him. Ooh, it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a real good one. That one's going to be a banger. Maybe I'll make that tomorrow. Have I made a video like that before? I don't think. Let me check. I know I've made videos with components of that. What the fuck? Let's see. Yeah, the whole cheating thing about Islam Makhachev. Was Islam cheating? All that good stuff. I've made videos about that. Remember they hated on his win streak. And then he beats Charles Oliveira and he beats Volk and they act like it's not good. So, I don't know what I'll title the video. Maybe I'll title it The Real Reason Fans Hate Islam Makhachev. Something like that. I don't watch boxing. That's a good idea. Islam is hilarious, specifically with DC. Yeah, Islam says funny shit all the time, but the clips I see on Instagram, but I don't pay attention too much to like interviews. But he's like, whoever give him black belt, that's not real. The community refused to give him credit for the Volk fight. I mean, imagine they gave him no credit going into the Charles Oliveira fight. He beats Charles Oliveira, beats Volk, and they act like they weren't good wins. But yeah, I'm going to discuss them hating on his style. Meanwhile, they love other fighters that have similar styles. I'm going to talk about the win over Volk and how it was a clear win over Volk, but people discredit him when it should be one of the best wins of his career. I'm going to talk about people saying he doesn't even deserve a title shot when he reeled off a long win streak, and it's not like it was his choice in who he was fighting. A lot of fights got canceled. I'm going to talk about people hating on him just because of the region of the world he's from, and people have an inherent bias against that. I'm going to discuss the bullshit IV allegations. And I'm going to discuss how he's one of the greatest lightweights of all time. Boom. Easy video, banging video. And we'll see. We'll see how it does. I don't think it'll do 500K video. They hate Islam, but they love Colby. This sport is filled with hypocrites. I know. Have you checked out the UFC channel? They recently uploaded Charles and Volk fight. Islam and Volk fight. I'm seeing more people admitting how they're clearly seeing Islam won. No, I haven't checked out their channel, but doesn't surprise me. Is there any fighters you dislike? Joey, personally, I don't like Izzy. Chat, answer this for me because I don't even remember. Pena, I don't like Pena. I don't remember who else I dislike. I forget because I don't really, it's not like this burning hate in my heart that I think about. So I always forget. But people in the chat know. They remember from this previous question. I always tell them, try to remember who I hate. I don't like Pena. Wonderboy, I don't like Wonderboy because he's ducking fights. Grant Dawson for calling out Cody. Cody Brundage for quitting and lying. Yeah, but I don't really... It's more... For Wonderboy, it's more about him ducking fights than actually disliking him. Joey doesn't like Juliana Miller, Pena, any woman that can't strike, and Colby. I don't even dislike Colby. I just hate the way his like loud fans act. Carlos Uhlberg. Is that who you mean? Yeah, Carlos Uhlberg's a straight up bitch for calling out the body of Dominic Reyes. The dead corpse. The dead corpse. So. You don't like 55 for dodging fights? Chael Sonnen. Tony Kelly. Tony Kelly. Neil Magny now. I don't like Neil Magny anymore because people are like so adamant to defend him for saying he's accustomed to beating his kids. Like, it wasn't that big of a deal, but at the same time, it's still a shitty thing to say and deserves to be called out for it. And for some reason, people didn't like it. But it is what it is. Heavyweights with no technique? Yeah. Jeez Louise. What happened to Reyes? I don't know, dude. I missed his funeral, so I can't say. You hate Jake Collier. Mark Smith, and more Mark Smith. Have you seen any recent interviews of Charles? I think he's cashed out and will throw the fight. He talks about fighting McGregor. Now, I haven't seen anything. Boys in the chat, is there any fighter you guys don't like or root against? Josh Parisi and his butt crack is my favorite fighter. How dare you? How dare you? Let me type a list real quick. I'm going back to my Islam video idea. Okay. His style, where he's from, weight, now, IV controversy, win streak to the title, Charles, beating Charles. What are some other reasons people hate Islam Makhachev for no reason? I have his style, where he's from, IV controversy, win streak to the title, beating Oliveira, because people don't like him because he beat Oliveira. What's another one I'm missing? Sometimes I forget. Well, that's basically the win streak. Well, I already have where he's from because people just there's a large group of fans that just hate the Dagestani fighters. Well, Dagestani fighters kind of goes along with religion, so I'll just type that on the back end too. You know. Yeah, so I have his style, where he's from, IV controversy, religion, win streak to the title, beating Oliveira. And I'll also type discrediting Volk win. Yeah. I think he got an easier path to the title because of Habib. Yeah, that's his style is the grappling. That's what I mean by his style. If that makes sense. I think that's pretty much it. I think we wrapped it all up right there. Well, the IV situation is the Dan Hooker situation. So what I'm going to do in the video is I'm going to discuss why I'm a huge fan of Islam and why I think basically all these are bullshit, you know? Which I've kind of talked about, small pieces, bits and pieces of these different things in different videos covering other topics. But yeah. The reason, do you think they're waiting to see who wins between Lana and Colby to book Conor an easy comeback fight, then fight Colby? They could very well be. I literally do not think there will be a date for Conor versus Chandler or Conor versus anyone before the end of the year. Joey, please make a video about fighters with Dana White privileges. Maybe I will. Does Islam winning make Khabib's legacy look better? Yes. 100%. What's crazy to me is people act like, oh, his win streak was nothing on the way to the title when other dudes pulled out against him. And then when he beats Charles and beats Volk, they try to discredit him for it. That's the crazy part to me. That's the crazy part to me. Is there anything else I'm missing? Oh, I can't wait to make the comparison too. Islam's called boring. Meanwhile, these same people worship Colby Covington and Bryce Mitchell. When Islam grapples, he actually looks for finishes. You know? Is there even a 1% chance Khabib comes back? No. I want Islam to move up to 170. Maybe. It's possible. But unlikely. Right now. But if he gets an opportunity, it wouldn't shock me if he moved up and fought Colby. And Ali Abdelaziz would welcome it too. Very true, Patty. Very true. Someone's going to beat me to the punch. Also, the USADA suspension, people would have left out the part why he had to take the drug. What am I missing? Back in 2016, says he's found not at fault. Well, I forgot all about this. Minister Mel Danium was flagged, blah, blah, blah. Stemmed from a radio frequency ablation procedure for frequent ventricular arrhythmia. Okay, so that literally doesn't matter. That was from a medical procedure. He didn't even get suspended. So basically he was cleared. And that was all the way back 7 years ago. This is one Joey's going to get up at 2:30 a.m., remember something, frantically record the video, and pull 35K views. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. Dude, there's something weird. YouTube updated something. I don't know what they did, and there's some new setting on, and I don't even know what it is about the new monetization. So, let me see in settings. I don't know. There was something that popped up. YouTube had an update today, so I don't know what's going on, but I'll look into it. But I would think about making that video tonight, but I don't know. I kind of want to go to bed early tonight. I've been saying that for weeks, and I've yet to catch up on sleep. But that was pretty sick, wasn't it? How many views did that video end up getting? I was the first person to catch that, which was sweet. That's my third most viewed video. It's got 41,000 views. That's crazy. I can't wait to get another one. I want to get one over 100,000. That's what I want. That's my goal. But I don't do like this craziest like clickbait like shit, so it is what it is. I just hit 1K subscribers. Did you? Congrats. Personally, I think Ali would fuck over Belal. Title fight for Islam. Probably. Volk hunts Islam. Yeah, he really hunts Islam, losing 4-1 to him. And this highlight reel in there. Break down some dope shots. Give it some production value, bro. Look, those videos on YouTube that introduce you to good fighters. Dude, you get copyright if you add any highlights. Back of the headshot compilation would pull 100K. That is true. That is true. The thing is, using clips, dude, you get copyright, so then it's worthless. You can pick up, well, unless they take it down completely, but you can pick up some subs, but it's just, you get a copyright thing. It's annoying. Like, even 5 seconds of UFC content, you get a copyright. I know some people find a way to, like, mirror it and, like, shrink it down and do this and do that, but yeah. I'm trying. Also, I don't want to use too much video or pictures anyway, because I want to build my channel. Like, I would never want a channel. I'd be embarrassed to have a channel where people come there basically to look at highlights or something. You know what I mean? I want people to come to my channel and watch my channel to hear what I have to say about MMA, not, oh, I can't wait to see this knockout. You know what I mean? So, did you update your iPhone to iOS 17 yet? I think so. You should do your own fighters to watch videos. Maybe. I want to do a video shitting on referees soon. Does Zuffa have someone on YouTube all day searching that out or what? I think they have an automated system. Because it's almost immediately. There was a couple times where I used to use a little bit of walkout footage or something just to add a little spice to the video, and then it was like it wasn't worth it. I kept getting copyrighted. And I was using like 5 seconds of like walkouts through the crowd. So you have to like flip them around, mirror them, add a little logo over top, like just do everything to make so the automated system doesn't pick it up. And even then sometimes it can still get copyright struck, and it's not good. Let me put it this way. You know, I've done a couple weigh-in watch-alongs, and I've let the audio in. Sometimes when the music gets picked up, it gets copyrighted immediately. It's annoying. But it is what it is. It is what it is. And in a way, you're technically stealing content, so I kind of get it. But yeah. That's the way it goes. Personally, I think the UFC are worried Islam would retire the moment he gets the 170 belt like GSP. Islam hinted at retiring. I don't know if they are or aren't. I don't know if they are or aren't. Guys, do me a favor. Like this stream. I would greatly appreciate if you guys would run up the likes on the stream. Also, double check and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. We are at 11,603. So I would like to get to 12,000 shortly. In short order. In short order. So hopefully we can get there very shortly. I was hoping before the end of the month, but maybe in 2 weeks we can get there. I think. We'll just have to see, boys. We'll just have to see. It's hard to say, though. But, yeah, do me a favor. Double check and make sure you're subscribed. I know there's got to be a couple of you. I just saw a dude who refused to give me his number 5 years ago. What should I do? I would definitely go and do a couple of interviews and complain about it. Your first interview should be with Clay Guida and the boys. I agree. Joey, I love your cuts video. Keep them up. Thank you. 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 Everyone loves the cuts video, it seems. Except the people who cry about it. Except the people who cry about it. Let's see. When did I hit 11,000? Damn. Would you interview a fighter on the channel? I have before. But yeah, I would. But it's not what I'm mainly trying to do. 15K end of the year, that's the goal. We got to pick it up. I got to start picking it up. I got to start slinging some content out. I'm gonna start really killing it. Really killing it. But yeah, 15K end of the year. In volleyball, there are 3 rounds. Each round is worth a point. Why is there a 10-9 system instead of 1-2 for a 10-8? So weird. There are numbers, but only 10-9. I have no idea, dude. I couldn't tell you why they went with what they went with. But it's not a bad system if they knew how to actually use it. If they knew how to just use it. Going live for any fights this weekend? No, I'll probably just go live and just chill for a bit on Saturday. But not for particularly any fights. Not for particularly any fights. But yeah, if you saw a dude who didn't give you his phone number 5 years ago, you should definitely complain about it everywhere. And look to gain clout that way. For sure. I would highly advise that. Let's see. I'm sure you have talked about it before, but what do you think about Wonderboy taking the Shavkat fight? I'm really surprised. I think he was forced to take it. 100%. It was either take this or we're going to freeze you out of your contract and keep offering you the same fight. So he had to take it, basically. Would you interview Juliana Payne if she asked you? Sure. Why not? Colby fans are going to pretend like he's a draw because the pay-per-view 296 does. I don't even think pay-per-view buys for 296 are going to be that good. I think they do 500K, maybe. I think 296 will prove that Colby isn't a draw. But yeah, we'll see. It's a stacked card, so that means if it doesn't do good numbers, that means he's not a draw no matter what, right? Right? I mean, even with that stacked card, if it does 600,000 buys, which I'd be shocked if it did 600,000 buys, still proving he's not a draw. Excited for the new video? I'm glad you're excited for it. Jack Shore is in witness protect. Dude, what is Jack Shore up to? Arrow asked him that, and he said he took it because he's ranked lower than him, and he's worked on his takedown defense. That's funny, bro. I worked on my takedown defense. I'll take Shavkat now. I hope Shavkat just destroys him bad. That's what you get for ducking. You should have fought Michelle Pereira. There isn't no way. I'm telling you right now, there's no way, shape, or form Wonderboy was not forced to take that fight. He didn't say, you know what, I'm ready to beat Shavkat's ass. Charles, illuminated by God, fact, eliminate. I don't even know what you're saying. Lightning round was the main event of 211. I don't remember. I'm trying to think. I don't even remember any of them around there. So I believe 209 was in March. So 210 would have been in April. 211 would be in May. It had to be a garbage fight card. I don't know. I'm Googling it now because I just don't know and I want to know. Stipe Jr. dos Santos. I would have never remembered that one. I knew 212 was in, I'm pretty sure it was in Brazil if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it was. It was in Brazil. And then 214 was Jones DC2 if I'm not mistaken. Yes. Draw. That's crazy. That was 6 years ago, boys. That's crazy. It was 6 years ago. It's just the way it goes. Time just flies by. Does he even have a chance? Who? Wonderboy? Wonderboy has a chance, but I think he loses. Roses are red, violets are blue. Okay. Dude, shut up. You be saying the weirdest shit in chat. Let's just put him in timeout. For being a fucking lunatic. For being a lunatic. Let's get rid of him. Let's throw him out of here. Okay. I could jump off here in the next few minutes and go do the Islam video. I gotta take a shower to wake up though. You didn't need to do that. You didn't need to be that extreme, dude. You didn't need to be that extreme. How do you adjust that? It won't let me adjust it. I don't even see it anywhere. What does that mean? Oh, I see. You didn't need to make it that extreme. You should have just left him at 5. I don't know how to change it back, but you can if you would. I don't know. UFC just posted a Belal Muhammad. Joey saw my Makhachev views and knew it was a video. Nah, dude, I've been talking about that for a while. Don't even say that, Jerry. Don't even say that, Jerry. You know I've been talking about that for a while. You got that idea literally from me. I don't want to hear that bullshit. Hey, man. I'm happy for you. And that was a month ago, so it's not like I'm jumping on top of you. I don't know why it doesn't show it to me. Maybe mine didn't update fully yet. Cheeto will TKO Sean in the 3rd for the belt. That'd be hilarious. Someone said you should make a video for fighters with Dana White privileges. Okay. I have a couple video ideas I want to make, but I just haven't got around to it. I just need to... Honestly, I want to get my... I can't believe it's already about to be Thursday. I got to get on my full card picks ASAP because I don't want to be scrambling around on Saturday or Sunday. I want to record that like Friday or Saturday and just have it ready. Just have it ready to pump out. But yeah. I might jump off here and go to bed. I might jump off here, jump in the shower, and record my Islam video. I haven't decided yet. I'm thinking about what I want to do. I also have another video where I just would react to all the recent fights that I haven't reacted to, which I've thought about doing. I also could start on the top 3 things and top 3 things I love and hate for UFC 294. There's so many things I could do, but I keep saying I'm just going to chill. I'm just going to relax. Just going to relax and chill, but I just haven't done it really. So they're giving Colby the title. Have anything to do with Jorge or WWE merger? No. Sucks there's no UFC this week. I'm kind of happy there isn't. I'm going to try to have some fun this weekend and not worry about the fights. So, and maybe catch up on a little bit of sleep and be raring to go next week. Just raring to go. But, got to watch the Islam vid from Jerry. Do it. Wow, you casual. Whatever. Call me whatever you want. Call me whatever you want. There's some people out there that'll never be happy. They'll never be satisfied no matter what you do. So, that's what I have to say to them. That's all I got to say to them. But, it's been a fun night. It's been a fun night. I'm just thinking it's only 10:30. I could get a video done and I could take a shower and have my video done by 11:30 and still go to bed at 12. Editing it and everything. What do you guys think? Should I make it tonight? I might be able to drop it tonight if I finish it by 11:30. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Should I make it? Joe, are you going to watch Bellator 300? When is that? But yeah, probably. When is that? Major organizations. October 7th. Damn, it's right around the corner. Yeah, I'll probably stream this. Depending on... I wonder how it'll match up with the UFC card. Usman Nurmagomedov will defend his title. Are you a casual MMA fan if you don't know who Roman Dolidze are? Yeah, kinda. Kinda. But not that much. This is among the greatest MMA videos of all time per sources. Yeah, breaking news. Breaking news. One of the greatest of all time. All right, guys, I'm going to jump out of here. I'm deciding if I'm going to make that video or not. It might be out tonight, for all you know. It might be out tonight. We'll see. We'll see. I appreciate you guys. Run up the likes on this stream. The likes on this stream are an embarrassment. Run up the likes on the stream before we go. Come on, at least run up the likes. But I'm gonna get out of here. I'm definitely gonna take a shower. I'm gonna see how I feel after taking a shower, and then I might record the video real quick because it's not hard to record. Easy. I've been thinking about this video for like a month and a half. Per MMA Uncensored, yeah. What's up, Brown? What's going on? Tony should retire, dude. Tony should retire. Tony needs to retire, dude. It's awful. It's an absolute embarrassment. And he's fighting Paddy Pimblett. Ew. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Good night. Goodbye. Appreciate every single one of you. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow, maybe. Enjoy the rest of your night, and good night.